to what I'm sure is going to be a very exciting auction of number 1 Tennant Street, right here in the heart of Fullerton. To my left-hand side, Belinda Isaacs, and she'll be taking down your bids here today. Please keep her very busy, because I'm paying her quite a bit of money to be here this morning, so I'd like you to see her penciling quite furiously if you could. My name's Bernie Altschwager. I've been your marketing and sale agent, very privileged marketing and sale agent, I should say, over the last couple of weeks, and it's great to see so many familiar faces in the crowd. I am also your auctioneer here this morning. Now, today's agenda is quite simple. We'll firstly run through the terms and conditions of sale, followed by a brief pause for any questions you might have, a very, very brief walkthrough and description of the home, and then it'll be on to very spirited bidding, I'm sure. So we do offer you the property today subject to standard terms and conditions of auction as set down by the Real Estate Institute of South Australia. Now, those conditions and terms are contractually and legally binding. Excuse me. The contract and Form 1 of sale, contract of sale and Form 1, together with those conditions, have been on display at our owners' custody offices for the last 3 clear business days and for the half hour prior to today's auction. Now, I don't intend to go through those conditions in absolute minute detail, but I would remind you, should you wish to bid today, you must be registered, and you are bidding subject to reserve price. I may make up to 3 bids on behalf of our client, up to, but not including that reserve price, but should I need to, I'd clearly call them as vendor bids. At the highest bidder at or above the reserve price, I should say, will be declared the purchaser. I might make, bidding increments will be at my discretion, and I may refuse a bid if I believe not to be in the best interest of our client. At the fall of the hammer, the lucky purchaser will be asked to step inside, sign the required documentation, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, with a balance of funds due and payable at settlement, which has been set down for 30 days from today's date. Now, there have been several requests for variations today. Those parties, if we have given you the nod that you have an agreement by the vendor to bid on those very terms and conditions, you may bid up with absolute confidence today. We also would point out that the risk of the property does fall to the purchaser at the fall of the hammer, so we strongly recommend you take an appropriate insurance cover to protect the very valuable asset that you're acquiring here today. And also importantly, calling off rights do not apply by sale, by auction in South Australia. So what you're bidding for today is, bear with me for a moment. Attention building, is it? That's the way. You're bidding for allotment 15, a deposit of plan 755. In the area name Fullerton, in the 100 of Adelaide, in certificate of title, volume 5660, folio 745, or more commonly known to you and I, simply as 1 Tennant Street, right here in Fullerton. The inclusions and exclusions are all standard as per your contract of sale. So I'll pause for a moment for any questions you might have about the method of sale here today or the property itself. Wouldn't have thought so. There've been many people here, very straightforward offering, been through on 3, sometimes 4 occasions, so you've familiarised yourself very well with the home. Excuse me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I intend to go on about it. It's the 1st of September, first day of spring. We've brought the blossoms out, settled the weather down for you, so it's an opportune time for you to make your mark in this fantastic location. Fullerton, over the last 20 years, I've been working in this location. I've watched it grow and grow and grow, and the availability of property has just shrunk and shrunk and shrunk. And indeed, when I started selling in Fullerton, it used to be 170, 180 transactions a year. That now has dropped back to about 50 or 60. So you can see the value of the properties are just continually going to go up. It's not going to get any cheaper to buy in these locations. And the location itself, what a great spot. You're about 3 or so k's from the city. Fantastic, world-class fruitful shopping centre just down on Glen Austin Road. Schools abound, including Glenunga International High School, that very, very highly regarded school. Very, very hard to get into unless you're in the actual address and location. So lots and lots of things, lots and lots of reasons to buy in this spot. And the property itself, symmetrical bluestone cottage. I just don't know where I can find another one of these in either Fullerton, Meadowbank or Highgate, and the interest has just identified that. So much interest in the home, and rightly so. Perfectly livable as is, with plenty of scope and opportunity for down the track to make your own mark and put your own personality into the property. So ladies and gentlemen, what I would suggest, if you have come along today with a budget, is to stretch it that little bit to make sure that the opportunity that we have here today becomes your place of home. We're very close to that time, finding out the new owner of 1 Tennant Street here in Fullerton. Been quoting 610, would have thought that or above would be a great place to start. We'll call it an opening offer, be like first on the way.
610.
Sorry, sir? 610, go see your number there, sir.
8.
Number 8. Thank you, sir. Thanks for getting us underway. Really brave thing to do. At $610,000 now, clear a bid left-hand side with a bit of number 8. Make it easier for everyone and take a simple $10,000 rise in time. At 610 now, looking for 620 in time. At $610,000 now, clearly bid number 8. At $610,000 now, 620 will get you back in front. At $610,000 now. At 620 at number 6. So do you want to go 630? Say 630 for you? At 630 bid number 1, thank you sir. Come back 640 bid number 8, straight back in. At $640,000 now, clear bid, bid number 8. 640. 650 bidder 3, new bidder in. 660 now, bidder 8. At 660 now, take us to 7, might call a halt in the whole thing. At $660,000 now. At 660 with bidder number 8. 670 bidder 6. 680 bidder 8. 7. 7, Jordan. 680 now with bidder number 8. Clear bid, left hand side, that's $680,000 now. She'll take a $10,000, 690 now. Sorry, 700,000, well done. $700,000 now, good clear bold bid. Don't let it intimidate you though. At $700,000, 705 will take you 5 sir. At 705 now, do the rest of the field, 705. At 705 now, bid number 8. Can I say 710 for you, back in? 705 now. At 705, looking for 710 in time. At 705. At $705,000 in, have we found the new owner? At $705,000. First call. Second call. Third. 710 we says at 5. 715 if you like.
That's it.
That's it for you?
Yeah.
Thank you sir, I really appreciate your bidding. At $710,000 now with that bidder number 5. At 710 now, still looking for 5 in time. At $710,000 now. Ladies and gentlemen, I think trying to find another one of these is going to be like trying to get a tram to do a right-hand turn from Kim Williams Street to North Terrace. It's just not going to happen, I don't think. At $710,000 now, clearly bid, bidder number 5, even $1,000 at this late stage. At $710,000, bidder number 5, clearly bid right-hand side, first call.
706.
706.
No, we're at 710.
706?
No, we're at 710.
Oh, sorry, we're 710, sir. Yep, 711? No? Almost got me. Okay. At 710 now. So I'll just get you to confirm your bid for me with bid number 5. Yep. At 710 now, bid number 5. We'll take 1,000 if it helps. You can go home today, $1,000 to all your friends you bought a home in Fullerton for $1,000. Make a great dinner time story. At $710,000. First call. Second call. Third, last, final call. Are you all done? All finished? Do we sell away? First, second, third, and we are sold. Congratulations, well bid, well bought, sir. Thank you for attending, ladies and gentlemen. All our under bidders, thank you so much for attending today. We really appreciate your time. Please enjoy the balance of your Saturday afternoon.